Good evening, interweb, and welcome back to Besiege. I wasn't planning on rejoining this game so soon, but they have added some new parts, and they've made an announcement they will be adding new levels um, fairly soon, within 30 days or so. Here, you see I was just toying around. One of the new parts is the big wheel, the large wheel. Let's put one on top there so you can see what it looks like. Um, and it has, you'll notice several points along the surface where you can attach, well, you can attach whatever you want. I was attaching some armor plates just to see how it would roll, and of course you can also attach something in the center and 4 points along the outside like so. So a lot of places to attach stuff to that wheel. It does not roll well once it's equipped up like that, but it's still something you can do. Other parts they've changed. The swivel joint used to look a lot different, and I believe now instead of just being able to attach to one side, you can attach to all four sides. So that makes that a lot more useful, particularly if you're looking to create, well, for example, if you want to create a some sort of throwing arm. Just put this together real quick. Like so, and you can just throw some springs on there, and now, well, it broke. I didn't reinforce it, but you get the idea. You can make a catapult of some kind, just real easy like that. Not the best design, but I was just as an illustration. One other thing they've done that's an addition is if you go to your key mapping on your wheels, you can turn on automatic, and the wheel will helps if you put on two, but the wheel will automatically turn. If I'd set these both on automatic, why is it going forward? Oh, there we go. Put some other wheels on it. It's turning into an object lesson here, and there you go. So that's some of the changes they've made. They may have made some others. They've added balloons recently, and on the flying piece as well, you can set that to automatic, so that so it'll automatically, if this was light enough, that would lift off the ground, which obviously it isn't. So as long as I'm here anyway, I thought I'd go ahead and try out some of the new parts, and go ahead and see if I can complete an all-level challenge with fewer parts. So my goal here is as few parts as possible. Can't adjust the starting block. So I'm going to pull this forward, planning ahead a little, because I know on some of the other levels when you have to go through checkpoints, it's your starting block that matters, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that up front, and hopefully that'll just make it easier because I can just drive the front piece right into it. So we're just going to start off real simple. We put the big wheels in the back, and I'm going to go ahead and map these out for tank steering, tank style steering. And here we go. All we have to do is just drive straight forward. Boom. Simple. I don't know if they have a lot of other parts, but I know that they're continuing to develop the game, and it's looking to be really good. If you haven't tried it yet, now might be a good time to get into it. All right, that's not going to work. You know what? Let's just do this. Let's throw. We just copy, paste, copy, paste. Well, it's definitely faster, maybe too strong for its own good now. I could just throw a cannon on top, I guess. Let's see, did we get any new weapons? A torch. We have a torch. I don't know that that will actually do anything other than set myself on fire, but it looks pretty awesome. Well, somehow I've gummed up the works and I've got some wheels stuck on auto here. So let's just delete all the wheels and try again. As I said, it's a really fun game, particularly if you like the building styles of the game. Would that even work? Oh, that looks doable. I'm going to try that. It's different! That's the thing about it. You can just try whatever you want and make it your own. If it works, it works. And if it doesn't, you're no harm done for trying, right? And some of you out there may be looking at this saying it's the most ridiculous design. Ridiculous design out there. And, you know, you're right, it probably is. It's certainly not very fast. I think my first design was a lot faster, but I'm having fun with the big wheels, and that's the important thing. I'm crushing chickens. I'm nowhere even close to hitting my goal object, which is the... and I've set my... Hey! But I did set it on fire. So, yeah, we're going to count that as a win. It's a bit of a suicidal machine, but it counts. We're counting that. Oh yeah, that's a violation of my original terms of the machine has to survive, but this is just a test run. It doesn't matter. We're all good with it. I do think this is rather not going to work, though, with the large wheels. So let's try something else. We'll go back to just putting the extra wheels on there. And copy and paste the control settings. Now that's something they added, well, if you don't have the game already, then you don't have to worry about it. It was added. And if you do have the game, then you know it was added. So, but it's a nice little feature. You can copy and paste controls from one design, one piece to another, so that you don't have to change all the settings on every piece. Now this is a lot more... stupid sheep. So this definitely handles a lot better. It's a little fishtails a little, but I don't know. I feel like I'm driving a race car at this point. Now let's do this. We're going to increase the speed of the inner wheels and leave the outer wheels the same, because the outer wheels are mounted on the inner wheels. They're going to be turning just as fast. So no matter what speed I put on these, they're going to be turning faster. So actually, I'm going to turn them down just a little bit so that they won't get too far ahead of the inner wheels. Not that they can separate or anything. Well, I don't know. Maybe they can. But we just want to try to keep it a relatively the same speed. Now here, I'm just throwing this on for fun. There we go. Now it's looking like a dragster. It's a little tail heavy, but that's alright. Now, like I said, goal here is simply to get to the checkpoint. And I am doing so in the most ridiculous fashion possible. And I think I just set myself on. Apparently you can't set yourself on fire with the torches, which is good to know. I did earlier, but I think I set something else on fire, and then that set the vehicle on fire. We need a name for the vehicle. What should we call it? We're going to call it, we can call it, it's a dragster. It's a broken dragster. I think I may have to add powered wheels to the front to give it a little more steering control. So let's do that. And we're going to, again, we're going to copy the settings here. And there we go. So now, definitely a lot better handling. I still need to, I need to reinforce that so it'll survive, but goal achieved, goal achieved. It's a victory. We're counting it because that's just the way we're rolling with this. This is more of an experimental vehicle. If I get all the bugs worked out, I'll probably come back and try to beat the levels without falling apart, just as a personal challenge. But for now, since we're just kind of toying around with the aspects, I'm still not really sure what good the torches are for, other than they just kind of look cool. But at that point, or at this point, that's really all we're going for, or all I'm going for. I'm going to throw some armor on here. Get it armor plated up front so it looks even more awesomer. That's a word. Look it up. I don't know. I don't think that's really a word, but it's a word I'm going to use. It's a word now. Throw some spikes on here. It's looking pretty badass, honestly, if I do say so myself, which I did. So, obviously we don't have any weapons to take out the archers, so we're just going to try to race around and take out the end goal. Just take out these two vehicles. Again, I lost the spoiler. I don't know if I can do this while being pelted by arrows. Just hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Come on, come on. Get in there. Get it. Got it. Alright. Victory. In pieces, but victory nonetheless. Alright, now for, oh jeez. For this, I may actually have to armor up some. And you know, I'm already thinking I am going to need some explosives eventually. So I'm going to go ahead and throw in a pitching arm with some weaponry on it. Let's start with a boulder. Let's start with a fireball. We're all about fire with this. And quick as can be, throw little springs on there. Does that work? Ah, no, it's anchored. Now that works. So I may have redesigned the back end for nothing, but the point is it works now. And we can just attach this. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and put my my torches back on because, like I said, I think they look cool. Can I put one there? I put one there. And then armor plates over them. Oh, wait a minute. That would be much cooler. You think? No. Okay, never mind. Won't fit. Armor, armor. Alright, so we've got that worked out. And, okay, what just happened? Ah, okay. So the torch can set your vehicle on fire. Well, that's no good. No good at all. What if we... Can we... I just really like the look of it. I want them in there. Alright, if it doesn't work this time, we're taking them out. And we'll just leave them out. But you gotta admit, it looks pretty awesome. There we go. Alright, so now the problem is I set one of the soldiers on fire and then drove into it, so it set myself on fire. So, yeah, we just gotta take out at least the front one. Now let's try. The fireball there is just heating our rear spoiler to red hot. Oh, and these guys just, they swarm you. I think I'm gonna need some weapons on the sides to take out the guys. It's just no good. They get too close to around me and I can't maneuver. Alright, you know what? Will that work? Let's try it. Oh, my wheels aren't... Okay. So as part of the redesign process, I cropped out these wheels here. And when I did so, and put them back in, they lost their key bindings. So, important lesson for you: if you cut something out and end up putting it back in, you've got to reassign all the key bindings. Now we're moving. Now okay. So the problem wasn't we were getting hung up on the guys. The problem was we'd lost our key bindings. And alright. Torch is gone. Gotta get rid of it. It's just too much. We're losing wheels. Losing a lot of parts. But I think we're gonna win. We only need to kill just a couple more. Oh, no. Complete standstill. Come on, guys. Yes! Still victory. I don't know what killed the last guys. Doesn't matter. Counts as a win. Alright. Okay. Am I ever to get this working? I put in extra springs, and I'm going to have to take them out now. Simply because every time I move, it's ended up throwing it. Alright, I don't know how we can get that top. Honestly, I think this, despite looking cool, this may be a really poor design. But, like I said, it's the fun part of the game is just experimenting around with your design. Although, you gotta admit it's fast. I'm sure people out there have designed... Where did it go? Design stuff that's faster. But for just throwing something together, I'm fairly impressed with the speed on this. If not the control. It doesn't really have a lot of control. But I just want to call this a win because it's just a matter of patience, which I have very little of at this point. I'm just trying to get it done. It doesn't want to get done. Get down there, you magnificent ball of iron bastardness. So I'm sure many of you are looking at this right now and thinking, oh, this is just painful to watch. Because I am fairly bad at this. It's experimental vehicle. That's all I have to say. You can't criticize the vehicle for being in the experimental stage. Though I think most of you would not be criticizing the vehicle, rather the operator. And in that point, I have to say that's fair. That's fair. I can't really say otherwise. It counts. It counts. Even though I destroyed myself, it counts. Easy one. See? I planned ahead for that. I knew I was going to need it. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to do some of these other levels. Okay, let's ditch this first. Okay, no. Let's ditch this first. Dodge some cannon fire. Wow. Really, those spoilers are so useless. I think they need to come off. I don't want to take them off. I really don't. I like them. The extra wheel on the underside, it's on the outside, the outer side. You know what I mean. The extra wheel is proving to be useful in that I can lose it and still maintain drivability. And holy crap! All right, personal point. Take out the last cannon. Oh, did it? Completely shattered the vehicle, but the cannon died. Okay, can this even be done? I don't think I can throw it that high. I can. You got to pop a wheelie to do it, but it was doable. How many parts has this thing got? Only 41 parts. Jeez. I'm actually fairly amazed it's doing this well. Oh, what's the goal here? The goal is to destroy the tower. Okay. Yeet. Okay, you cannot go in reverse very fast with it. Okay, you cannot go forward very fast. Alright, I think I have hit an impasse here. Because I can't get into position to throw the bomb without the bomb detonating. Oh. Stupid archer. I had it. I'd caught it. Drive. Drive. Drive like the wind. Alright, no. Ah, jeez. Alright, just throw it. Just throw it. Throw it before they shoot it. Throw it. Throw it at the target. Alright. No, I just don't think this is going to work. That might have worked if I had hit the right target. I can kill the archers or I can hit the tower. I can't do both. Ah! One last try. One last try. Yeah. Okay. This is going to call for a complete redesign. Okay, we're back. And you'll notice quite a few changes. Extended the body, added the torches back. I just love the way they look. Switched out a few weapons, moved some things around. It's a little more back heavy now, but hopefully this will accomplish the goal and be able to actually kill these guys. I have not tested this, so this is an inaugural run. Here we go. And we're still having the same problem. Ah. It's just not gonna work. No! Do it! Do it! It just doesn't have enough power. I may need to make the throwing arm longer. Oh! Partial victory conditions. Alright, let's try this then. Let's come at it from the side. As long as we can make it. Also, in my redesign, I discovered I had mapped one of the front wheels to the wrong buttons, which I'd like to say that was my steering problems, but honestly, It probably wasn't. Oh! Almost there! Just need to throw it! Come on. Come on. Throw it! Okay, this isn't working. And again, it just may be that it's just a crappy design. But it looks so nice. Is it so wrong to want to look good at the cost of effectiveness? I'm pushing the wrong button to launch the... That's why it's not throwing. Important lesson. Make sure your finger is on the right key before you go in for your final assault. I think I would have had it this time. All things considered, this is pretty bad. This is horrid. I don't want to give up on it. I do not want to give up on this little thing. This nameless machine. This hell dragster needs more fire. Needs more fire than it can be that hell dragster. Throw! Throw! Ah! Do I even... Are the springs not... That... Screw it. We're turning these all the way up. All the way up. Okay. That works. Now we just need to do it now! Now hit the tower! Hit the frickin' tower! Ah! Should I give up? Should I give up on this design? I don't want to give up on this design. I really like this design. Okay. Let's, Alright, let's strip out the torches. I think they're causing too much trouble. And, well, you know what? I think we're going to end it there. And then, we'll rejoin our machine next time. And hopefully, be able to find some improvements to get it to where it'll actually work. So, thank you for joining in tonight. Good night, good luck, and pleasant dreams.